Hi guys, it's Monday the 5th of June. It's about 25 past 9. I've literally just kicked up the dropkick mate. So while I'm in the shed, and because he said drink it fresh, I'm going to do a quick review of the Heathen Brewers Hazy Days NEPIA V1 quality. Here we go. Let's get this baby open. I was just checking for some notes that Steve sent through. He sent these through, but it wasn't anything about what hops and the grains and stuff he's putting in it. So I've got it now, but here we go. So opening first. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, lovely hiss, Steve. As you saw, it comes straight out of the fridge. So it's not a gusher, that's always a benefit. Pouring. Oh, mate, right, so be careful. This looks fairly lively-ish. I think it's bottle conditioned, so I'll be careful with the pour. Definitely had something when I look earlier. There was definitely some stuff at the bottom of this this bottle, so I'm going to pour it fairly slowly and I'll leave a drop in there. Gone a bit mad with that one, Steve, sorry. There we go, look at that. There's still some there and I'm probably going to sink that at the end, but there is some nasties at the bottom there, so straight away, even through that head like that, right? Through that head. Oh, those hops are coming through. It's fantastic. I mean, it's absolutely going bonkers. Bear with me a sec. I'm going to go and get a torch because you definitely will see this. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. That's a lively one. No mistake, Steve. Bloody hell. You can see that going through there, guys, yeah? Now, also, that's not as hazy as some of the other NEPIAs that I've had. You can't see anything through it, but it's much more. I mean, when I've shone a light through some of the other NEPIAs that I've had, it literally showed nothing. They were like thick as, like shining it through some orange juice, but that has got some sort of goldenness in there rather than the orangey that I've seen of others. But it's not clear. You can't really see. I don't know if you can see anything through there. Yeah, you can a little bit. You can a bit. So the light's coming through. So it's not, as I say, as hazy as some of the others that I've had. I don't know whether that's because maybe that yeast is stuck at the bottom in my one, I don't know, but anyway. But Steve, that smell, that aroma, the definitely sort of orangey I'm getting out of that. It's beautiful. It's the IBUs, right, yes, said in here 31.2, so they're high, obviously. The bitterness, it doesn't sort of take it away from you. Sometimes if it gets too bitter and too Um, to me, some of the Nepias that you've had, sometimes they're sort of a little bit sharp, a little bit sharpness in there. That hasn't got the sharpness. It's got the bitterness, but not. It's not overly sharp. Like it's there, but it's not massively in your face. Oh, so beautiful. Sorry, I never do the most technical bloody reviews whenever I do them, but I mean, obviously, carbonated. I love well carbonated beer. I've said that before quite a few times. So that the fizziness of that is completely up my street, Steve. The smell, to me, and I'm not saying it's because I mean I can get tangerines. So let me just see. I've got down here what the notes are on my phone. Right. So pale malt, best Munich, Caragold, rolled oats, Carapils, pale wheat, imperial malt, caramalt. So that's one hell of a grain bill, mate. And then Citra, Anthem, Amarillo, Simcoe, and then a load of honey, and then more Anthem, more Amarillo, more Citra, more Simcoe, Amarillo, Simcoe, Anthem, Citra. Fuck me, there's quite a few hops in there. But mate, hoppy, fizzy, well carbonated. I mean the head. Look, it's going nowhere. I mean, I'm having to suck through it, but it's beautiful head. The mouthfeel is just right. It really is quite. It's certainly more carbonated than maybe not than John's that I had, which went everywhere. But I think that was more. It got a little bit shaken up in the bottle. This, I mean, that head is going absolutely nowhere. The taste of the hops is definitely, to me, and I don't know whether it's because of the honey that you put in there, but it's coming more sort of like caramelly orangey kind of thing that I'm getting through there. Really, really beautiful. Really, that's exceptional. Mate, you can't. When you drink beers like this, you sort of think, well, I have the commercial beers and I have these beers, and there's absolutely no way you can tell between them to say I'd pay more money for this than something like this. This is absolutely stunning, and I love it. I just love it. That's just beautiful. You say you're going to do a V2 and a V3, Steve, and I can only really say that you're going to get something different. I don't think you're going to get something better, because mate, I gush over certain things, and this is it's right up my street. It's exactly what I want. It's a hoppy beer. It's a tasty beer. It's crisp. It's just beautiful. And it's 7.14%. No, it just doesn't taste like 7.14% at all. It doesn't taste sort of too heavy, too alcoholic, and you can knock back a few of these, I reckon. I'd be on my back after them, but it's just, I'm so privileged you sent this to me, Steve, because I sent you 3, you sent me 3, and I'm kind of going down a list of people that I want to send to, and I'll definitely get round to getting some back to you, Steve. Just done the drop kick Nate. Let's see where that comes out. I've kegged everything of that, but I've got my kegging gun now, and I'm going to see if I can bottle from that kegging gun. And if I can do that, then I'll start sending out, the occasional bottles to a few people and that sort of thing. So fingers crossed that'll go okay. But yeah, I mean, I've just got back from holiday with the family. We went to Butlins. I know it's a bit naff, but you know, it was good for the kids. And the beers there are bloody awful. Guinness being probably the only thing that you could drink there that was of anything of any kind of note. To come home, and I've been looking forward to this, and I've not been let down. It's absolutely superb, Steve. Thank you so much. Please don't stop sending them. I'll send whenever I can. You brew a hell of a lot more than I do, mate. So your quantities are much further up there. So, but as and when I can, I will get it back to you, mate. But Steve, if you don't know Steve, I'll put a link to his channel. Get on there, get subbing. He is an absolute wizard with beers. This is an example, just an example of what he's doing. He's doing so much other stuff. Really, really, you know, he's up there with the best of them, I would say. So, thanks, Steve. I'm learning from you, mate. I'm certainly enjoying you sending me your beers. And if you're doing stuff like this, it's not long before you're doing this professionally, I think, mate. Seriously. Cheers, mate, and I'll see you again soon.
You put the beer in the coconut and drink it all up. You put the beer in the coconut and throw the can away.